So let's get political.
Yeah, let's go into your spiel here about Mount Shasta and how it comes from the greatest
Have
state.
y'all heard about Mount Shasta?
Yes. You're talking about the one in California, right?
Yes.
Yes. I have snowboarded there.
Really?
Yes.
Did you hear the speakers?
No. I had headphones in. So tiny speakers, yes.
So,
Were they plugged into the mountain?
do you want it
Yes.
to? I never shared this.
This was back when Skull Candy earbuds had been the thing.
Candy. I bought me a pair of Skull Candy on my trip to Florida because I forgot mine at the house.
Was it everything you remembered?
Well,
Heavy bass.
no. Anyway,
You want me to put this stuff up?
sure. It's an article. I first found this on Instagram. This lady's page.
Oof.
She posted it, and that's how I found this out. But this is on
If I click it, is it going to play a video?
no.
Okay.
But this is on New York Post that I'm reading this off of. And there's also several other news media outlets that have the same story. So the headline says, spooky discovery on mysterious Mount Shasta after horseback riders follow apocalyptic sounds, summoning something. Ooh,
How do
what
you
might
know
this
you're
be?
summoning something?
What might this be?
You feel it?
I don't have ad blocker.
Okay, so I also sent a video, the actual Instagram reel, on the Discord here. If you want to look at that and watch that,
This one?
yes.
That's a tree.
That is a tree. Let me turn the volume up.
There we go.
Where is that coming from? It's like it's way over there, but it's also right here.
So for those listening, it's two women, a mother and a daughter, riding horseback. They come across this.
Oh my god.
What are we looking at?
So
This is straight apocalyptic. Somebody is summoning something here.
those little dots, those are speakers.
What is happening? What is happening right now? Okay. No. Pretty sure Jordan and I just stumbled across a live Lemurian conference call. Sorry for interrupting. Mount Shasta for you. I've been sitting here freaking out because I thought this bag of trash was talking to me, and everything you were saying was coming over the Bluetooth speaker in my bag.
Oh my god.
I'm like, the trash bag is talking to me now.
Oh, my phone is still connected.
Your phone was connected. We just
Sounds like a
found
woman.
another one. Way up the mountain. Something about salvation.
So there's just these speakers everywhere.
Yeah.
Were they there when you snowboarded?
So they sent okay, so
Who is they?
let me get off the phone and just talk
The man.
instead of reading. So the New York Post and several other news outlets picked up this story, and people are really wondering and really speculating what this is. So these speakers that are pushed all into the ground, there's an estimated about 100, maybe 200 of them, just kind of spread out within clusters and in individuals. Okay. Now, they're playing a lot of the similar things, like they're on the same radio station. And then there's others that are on a different station completely. It's not a radio station, but it's another it's saying something else. And then others are just straight up just, it's white noise. There's nothing coming through there, just white noise.
Have we played it backwards?
No,
Oh.
I have not.
We should.
So this mother and daughter, they were going on a trail on horseback, riding through the mountains, and they came across this, right? There's no context at all in the video besides what you heard. Now, she mentioned something interesting. She said that they came across possibly summoning of Lemurians. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
So I was like, what in the heck are Lemurians?
It's a weird Twitch stream.
Yeah. Oh, also, before I get into that, these speakers, they're solar power speakers that you stick in your garden. They look like a flower. With
That's what I was going to say. It looked like it was blooming or something.
Yeah, and it's got a solar panel right in the middle of it.
Shouldn't be too hard to find whose they are. Then just find someone who bought like 200 of these things.
Right. And then the trash that she
The trash is
that she
talking to me.
mentioned. She went back up there a second time, and to try to investigate a little bit more. And she found the boxes that they were in, and just a couple wires and stuff like that, whatever. And she looked it up, and on Etsy, it's a different color, but it looks like the same one. They're $51 for one.
Oh,
So either somebody got this in a, one of those Amazon bidding wars, whatever, where they have a bunch of return, and they possibly got those. I don't know. So, okay, going back to what I previously said, a Lemurian seance, not seance, summoning. Now, I looked up what Lemurians were, or what it was, okay?
yes.
And I was pleasantly surprised whenever I asked good old Grok
Oof, you
what
used
this
that?
was. Yeah, I
Oh,
did.
No.
But I also went on Google and looked up stuff too. And
Good man.
whatever. But it was basically saying the same exact thing. So
What are they?
I'm trying to,
Where did they come
add
from?
suspense here.
Where did they go? Are they part of the Cotton Eye Joe gang?
So this says the discovery has sparked online speculation. There's not a whole lot of likes on this. There's about 14,000 likes, which in our case, yes, is a lot. But on internet terms, it's an okay amount, right? But it can be anywhere between spiritual, new age groups on Mount Shasta has long history of Lemurian, metaphysical, and alternative spiritual communities. Prayer beacons, wildlife deterrents, an art installation, or something more mysterious. These are the speculations of what they are. No official explanation or owner has been publicly identified yet, and reactions range from Mount Shasta thing, giving the area's vibes to creepy horror movie like. So what do you think this is before I get into any of this, before I explain the Lemurians?
Government psyop.
What do we think this is? Or
Yeah, what do you think?
Lemurians
What do you
are?
think? No, okay.
Oh.
What do you think all the speakers are?
Speakers.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
They're garbage talking to us.
But why do you think somebody put them out there? What's the reasoning? What-
To cause weird stuff. They're just doing it to mess with people, to be like, oh, it's weird, creepy.
to get
and-
these reactions right here. I don't know. It sounds like a
Now, this is out in the middle of nowhere.
bad
Keep that in mind.
experiment. Yeah, it sounds like a bad experiment.
Yeah, but I mean, someone's bound to run across it.
Sure.
Eventually, yeah,
For all we know, these people are in on it.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean,
exactly.
They did act very calm and very, look at this. The trash is talking to me.
No, honestly, I would have reacted the same way as far as like, what is this, and laugh and stuff like that, whatever. But, yeah, it's very weird of why somebody would put up 100 to 200 of these individual.
That they carry them all the way out there, set them up.
And some of them were talking like a Christian station and saying
It's Joel Osteen.
It was like speaking like a worship song. It was like speaking worship, like we praise God, the one and only true God, high and mighty, Jesus Christ, and so on and so forth. It wasn't saying those words exactly,
It's
but
it's a Kenneth Copeland, Joel Osteen psyop.
True.
so it's, and then it has to it goes to just straight up white noise, and then it goes to what sounds like a Chinese meditation thing where they hit the little bowl ding, and then the lady starts talking about something. It's in Mandarin, so it doesn't.
This is very, very short, but you just made me think of something saying Christian stuff and then Chinese. I saw a video.
They're allowed to be Christians, Jeremy.
They're not. I saw a video where it was in the left ear was Mozart, and the right ear was the Bible in Chinese sped up like 2 times or something like that.
What?
So I listened to it thinking it was going to be awful, and I was like, you know what? This is wildly
It's working.
soothing.
Really? So it was
Interesting.
That's
It was,
odd.
it was weird. I couldn't listen to the whole thing, but obviously I listened like more. I thought I'd listen like 2 seconds, but already. But listening for a few minutes, like I could have this as like background sound. But it was weird because it was in the left ear, Mozart, right in Chinese, the Bible in Chinese.
Where in the world did you find that?
I have no idea.
It's his
it was
For
just,
You page.
It was just
I'm
recommended.
just
to
looking
me.
up on YouTube. Okay, so Mount Shasta.
No. You asked us, what do we think about it? Now tell me, where are these things from?
It's Mount Shasta
Oh,
gonna tell you.
Okay.
is a mountain that's 14,179 feet. In what county is it in, Vandy?
I don't know.
Siskiyou County in Northern California. Wow.
Sorry, I was not trying to do that. I was like, I'm going to put this in Discord for y'all over.
That's funny because as soon as it started is when I clicked something. I was like, whoa, back out.
I forgot I had my
Okay,
phone.
so it's in Northern California near the Oregon border, roughly 50 miles south of it.
Did you put it on?
I did.
Oh.
Sorry.
Hold on. If you're going to be there, you have to skip to... Never
Okay.
mind, it's not right at the top.
Sorry.
No, sorry. I thought it was a comment right at the top. There's like a timestamp where like the music and what they're saying times perfectly together. But never mind. It's not a top comment.
Yeah, we'll do it
So
another time. Sorry. Didn't mean to derail you.
I wasn't either. I was just going to put it in the Discord for y'all to watch later.
My hands are behind my back. Tell me about the speakers because I need to know so I can get my own freak people out.
I do want to know if they actually know what they're for.
Okay, so Telos, also called the City of Light, is a mythical underground city said to be located deep beneath Mount Shasta in Northern California.
The City of Light being underground seems a little...
According to the lore, you'll know why. According to the lore, Telos existed in a vast network of tunnels and caverns, often linked to the volcanic lava tubes inside or under the mountain. It is described as a multi-level, typically around 5 levels, subterranean metropolis.
Oh.
So this is not a physical verifiable location you can visit or access, right? This is part of a New Age, esoteric, and Lemurian legends. No scientific evidence supports the underground city there. So Telos was supposedly built by survivors of the sunken continent of Lemuria
Atlantis.
as a refuge before or during its cataclysm destruction. Legends claim around 25,000 Lemurians reached it out of a larger population, preserving their advanced spiritual knowledge, technology, and records. Yes, a lot of people do connect Lemuria and Atlantis.
Yeah, just because Atlantis is like the biggest, most popular lost city.
So it's portrayed as a harmonious city of light with jeweled walls, advanced energy systems, and connections to other inner earth or Agarthan networks. Some accounts say it serves as an interdimensional portal. So, I mean, we're just hitting like
Everything.
all the points here on this one, right?
Aliens, underwater cities.
I had never heard of the Lemurians at all.
I have.
This is interesting to me because I've never heard of it, which is pretty fun. So you've heard of it, but I haven't.
Yeah.
Shocker. So, Lemurians from Telos are sometimes said to occasionally emerge, which are tall beings in white robes or communicate telepathically with surface dwellers. The site is a pilgrimage spot for spiritual seekers interested in crystals, channeling, and ascension teachings. So it honestly sounds like they are describing the physical place of heaven mixed with angels.
Yeah.
Tall beings wrapped in white robes.
Aliens.
With jeweled walls and crystals everywhere, a lot like what, heaven is described as to a point. So the modern popularity of Telos traces back to early 20th century books like A Dweller on Two Planets by Frederick Spencer Oliver, all the way back in 1905. And later channelings by I don't know how to say this name. Aurelia, Aurelia, Louise Jones. So Mount Shasta has a long history of mystical legends, including, here we go, UFOs, ascended masters, and hidden beings, making it a hub for alternative spirituality. If you're planning to visit the town of Mount Shasta, is a real small community, trails, views, and spiritual shops. So they even kind of lean into it a little bit.
Even the gas stations have stuff like that.
Yeah,
like the little dream catchers and crystals and just nonsense.
Yeah. So just a bunch of hippie worship, basically, over there.
Yeah, basically.
So obviously, there's a little bit more to Mount Shasta because there's all these other things going along with it, and I even heard about a bunch of Bigfoot sightings over there too.
Yep, that's a huge thing over there. Which he gets there by portals, just so you know. Yeah,
and Mount Shasta has a portal underground. I mean, it's hitting all the points
from the Lemurians.
Yeah. So it's weird. So that's what she was referencing as far as Lemurian summoning, because apparently there's people that go out there that do try to actually summon the Lemurians to try to get them from out of their caves or whatever.
Now with the legalization of marijuana, that has increased greatly.
So this actually was a legitimate theory back in the mid 1800s of Lemuria being a land bridge between Madagascar and India. And that since then, and the reason why it's called Lemuria is because there's been lemur bones or fossils, whatever you call them, obviously in Madagascar.
Yeah.
And they've also been found in India too. So that's why they're saying there had to have been a land bridge in between the two. However, most people go with the tectonic plates splitting up land masses and going from Pangea basically all the way to what it is today. So, and there's also some smaller sunken continents off the coast of India in the Indian Ocean that a lot of the times bring up questions. Well, really, was there a actual continent back then? I don't know. Maybe not. But that's why it's called Lemuria, because of the lemur, with the connections with the lemur between Madagascar and India. But there's no bones that have been found on the continent of Africa from lemurs.
Really?
Yeah. Which is odd. At least according to the one article that I read.
Well, that one article knows everything.
So, I can be wrong on that. Or the article can be wrong on that. So it's weird, here we have a supposedly ancient civilization that's living underground that has insane spiritual access and portals and insane technology and stuff like that. So that is a good possibility that somebody went up there to see if that would bring them out or not. Another theory also is that it's predator control. Trying to keep...
You think so?
Maybe.
But they don't like the Bible?
What?
I mean, predators. Because you said they were talking about Jesus Christ and
Oh, okay. I was so lost what you were talking about.
And then the other stuff was like old... It sounded like old music.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of weird stuff, man.
I mean,
that's playing.
We have a lot of people in the world. I mean, some of us just come up with some really ridiculous ideas.
Yeah.
I do.
And I know, and another one that's really possible is an art installation.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that do weird art stuff like that.
Like the Georgia stones.
Out in the middle of nowhere, and they don't tell anybody about it. And then all of a sudden people find it, and then they start flocking to that.
I think we should start doing that.
Yeah. But, I mean, usually it's more permanent with the art installations that are way out there.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't just leave the trash out there, too.
But if the trash is talking...
Hey,
we should go set up microphones with tinfoil hat on it in random places.
Nice.
I'm going to start just leaving tinfoil hats everywhere.
Well, that looks like you're just leaving trash behind.
No.
But if you leave like actual statues,
like no, I'm talking about like if I see a little mushroom, make a tinfoil hat for it.
Bet that's pretty cool.
And people
dude, that's actually really cool. And then take a picture of it.
Yeah,
dude,
look what I found in the park
in the wild.
Yeah,
dude, I'm gonna do that now. We need to go. We need to go hiking, and I can bring my camera, the film camera.
No,
take a picture of that.
You can't. Well, you can. It'd be cool photo shoots, but the real effect would be you don't do that. You just make the hats and leave it, and then let other people find it.
Sure, we can just leave it there.
But if you take the
because
picture,
it's an art installation, it's not littering.
If you take a picture and post it every time you do it, then it will kind of not be the same as
He
like
can't post it with his film.
Well, yeah,
quote unquote film.
I can if
Yeah,
because that's what they're doing now. They're giving to you digitally.
that's how
you
we're
should do
gonna
that in Japan.
That'd be sick.
Just leave it.
There's
Don't,
gonna be some
don't-
weird law
just-
in Japan that says you cannot leave tinfoil. They're gonna get caught.
I just need to start making little tinfoil hats here. See what's the best
Yeah.
way to do it.
And you just leave them places.
What happens if you
Japan.
get caught?
I take pictures, dude. Yes, I love it.
What happens if you get caught?
They don't care.
Like you're in the act of like putting it on a mushroom.
Just
or,
like I'm just taking a picture. It's a little art thing. Oh, okay, yeah. They smile, walk away. What is this weirdo doing?
You just say American.
Leave me alone.
USA.
USA. So,
But people also ask, how do you tell if you're Lemurian?
By saying it.
if you wear white robes, I guess
You can tell if you are Lemurian by recognizing certain soul traits and behavioral patterns.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. The other article I read was saying that there's
were
some people.
asking that.
There's some people that believe that they are Lemurian and they feel a deep soul connection to the mountain, and it's a part of their soul journey that they go and they.
True.
they
I think
End
that
up
just
there.
means you're hungry.
You must be Lemurian. You went to that mountain.
I didn't feel anything except for
You felt.
I felt the impact of my face on the snow when I
See?
messed
Proof,
up.
Proof.
nice.
Proof. You were trying to get back down there with your face first because you missed it
I
so
thought
much.
it was like Harry Potter when you go through the
Well, speaking of faces,
Yeah.
Speaking of faces,
I should have had a mask.
True. Should have wore a mask, wore a helmet.
so
Oh, wow.
Lead masks.
what do y'all think it is now? I asked you that before.
I still think it's just a,
Just a prank.
I think
and not necessarily like
it's weird.
prank. I mean, I don't know what you would really call it. I think it's just a
That's
we
like,
we did this hoping someone will find it so we can get attention and
Yeah.
like if it is a prank, it's weird because it's like I'm gonna go to this random location, put a bunch of speakers. Ha! I got you.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a popular horseback riding trail
It might be
or not, but I do know that it is out in the middle of nowhere.
It didn't look like it was a well-established trail.
No.
Like they looked like they were just riding on the side of a mountain.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But I really don't know what it is. I think it could be a part of some kind of weird summoning thing because
It's either science or demons.
well, what are they summoning if they're summoning something?
maybe the Lemurians. Because I don't know.
They're summoning their city back. They're summoning it to the surface.
Yeah. Because who would go out of their way? It had to have been at least, it couldn't have to be, but somebody could make a day trip out of it.
They just went there and had a bunch of Bluetooth speakers and said, I feel like this is the place.
Well, they're not even like Bluetooth because if they're Bluetooth, then where are they getting the connection from?
I thought you said they were Bluetooth. No, you said they were solar.
Yeah.
Where
The-
are they
the
getting
lady-
their connection
The
from?
lady,
Yeah.
the
Is it
lady had a
radio?
Bluetooth speaker and her daughter was on the phone and it was connected to the Bluetooth speaker.
and it was making her
Yeah.
trash talk to her.
Yeah, that's where the
That's
Bluetooth
what you
came
call
from.
trash talk.
But-
But
I really don't know where it's coming from, where the signal is. That's why I was assuming that it's a radio signal
yeah,
because it's like it's all over the place and they
unless
got
it's
random stuff.
built in somehow.
Yeah.
Here's
So-
what happened. There was a plane with this as cargo that was being used to deliver, or maybe even a drone, to deliver it to a warehouse.
They all
And-
fell upright.
And there was an accident. The vehicle exploded or something, and all these fell into the ground.
Yes.
And they fell from so high. That's why they got into the ground. And then it's just literally picking up the signal from a broadcast tower from a local.
Joel Olstein.
Yeah.
And that's why it's randomly different stuff because they're all default settings or different channels.
Makes sense. I like that theory.
And that's why the box is just kind of
Maybe.
thrown there because
You never know. It's just
it
trash.
just fell from the sky.
Now the trash talks to you.